Hello there. In this video, we're excited to guide you through the complete process of equipment and preventive maintenance management. We'll walk you through each step, including how to associate tasks with a piece of equipment, generate a preventive maintenance PM work order, add tasks to a PM work order using the mobile app, complete the work order, and finally generate an invoice. Let's dive in and explore how to streamline your maintenance operations. To begin associating a task with a specific equipment, navigate to the Asset module from the dashboard. Hover over the module and select the Asset General option from the drop-down menu. This will present a list of available equipment assets. From this list, identify and select the equipment for which you intend to assign the task. Once you're on the equipment detail screen, scroll down to locate the Asset Task section. On the far right corner of this section, click the Add Task icon to initiate the task assignment process. A pop-up screen will appear, allowing you to either enter or search for the relevant task code. Upon selection, the system will automatically populate all the associated task information for review. The next step involves setting the service frequency. Under the PM frequency section, check the box next to service based on to activate the frequency settings. Choose the appropriate meter type that defines how the service should be triggered. Then select the desired frequency or interval, for example, semi-annually, depending on your operational needs. Input the last serviced reading, which serves as a baseline for the next scheduled service. Confirm the last serviced on date, ensuring it reflects the most recent service instance. Once all the necessary fields are completed and verified, click the Submit button to save and associate the task with the equipment. If you need to associate multiple tasks to the same equipment, repeat the same steps. Click the Add Task icon, select or search for the task code, configure the PM frequency, enter the last serviced reading, and finalize with the last serviced on date before clicking Submit again. This structured approach enables the assignment of multiple tasks to a single piece of equipment efficiently. In the next section, we will explore how to generate preventive maintenance PM work orders for this equipment and the associated tasks using the web application. To generate a preventive maintenance PM work order for a specific equipment, begin by navigating to the Asset module on the dashboard. Hover over the module and select Forecast PM from the drop-down menu. This action will open the Forecast PM screen, where you need to enter the asset serial number in the designated field and click the Search button. The system will display a list of all PM tasks associated with that asset. From this list, select the checkboxes next to the tasks you wish to include in the work order, then click the Generate PM Work Order button. This action will automatically create a new PM work order in the system. Once the PM work order is generated, proceed to the Work Order section to review and update the necessary details. Begin by selecting the appropriate craft code from the drop-down menu. If required, enter the customer PO number. After filling in these fields, click the Save icon located in the top right corner of the screen to ensure all changes are stored. Next, scroll down to the Notes section and click the Add WO Notes icon on the right-hand corner. This will bring up a pop-up window where you can select a notes type from the drop-down, then enter any necessary information or instructions in the Notes field. Click the Submit button to save the note to the work order. With the notes added, it's time to assign the work order to a technician. Navigate to the Work Order Employee section and click the Add Employee icon on the right side of the screen. In the pop-up window that appears, either search for or manually enter the employee code of the technician who will be responsible for completing the work. Once selected, click the Submit button to confirm the assignment. After the employee has been assigned, return to the top of the screen and update the status of the work order to Scheduled. Don't forget to click the Save icon again to apply and store all recent changes. Finally, define the schedule date by entering the start date time and the end date time for the task. This scheduled time frame will be visible to the assigned technician, who can then access the work order and begin working on the job as planned. To understand the technician's workflow, begin by logging into the mobile application using your credentials. Once logged in, the dashboard will be displayed. Tap on the Assign tab to view all work orders that have been scheduled for you. Locate the relevant work order and tap the download icon located in the top right corner. A confirmation pop-up will appear. Tap OK to begin the download. Once the download is complete, tap OK again to open the work order. Inside the work order, tap the menu icon in the top left corner of the screen and select the equipment option. Navigate to the PM Task tab to view any preventive maintenance tasks associated with the equipment that were not initially included during work order generation. If you find a task that needs to be added, check the box next to the desired task and tap the Add to Work Order button. Confirm the addition by tapping OK on the confirmation message. Next, return to the menu and select the task option to access all tasks currently linked to the equipment. Tap on any task to open it, then use the menu icon again and choose Task Instructions to view detailed step-by-step instructions for completing that task. Once you've completed the listed instructions, mark them as pass or fail based on your inspection or test results. A pop-up window will appear where you can enter any notes or observations recorded during task execution. Tap Submit and then confirm by tapping OK on the task instruction confirmation pop-up. Once all the required instructions have been completed, navigate back to the main work order by selecting Back to WO menu from the side navigation panel. Now let us proceed with documenting any parts used in the course of completing the work order. To begin adding parts, click on the Add Part option from the menu located in the upper right corner of the screen. You will be directed to the Parts screen, where upon tapping into the part number field, you can initiate a search. This can be done either by entering the part number directly or by typing in a relevant keyword from the part's description. After entering your search criteria, click the Search button. A list of matching parts will appear. Select the appropriate item from the results. Next, confirm the quantity used for the task and press the Save button to finalize the entry. The selected part will now be recorded against the active work order. To add additional parts, simply repeat this process for each one. Then, tap on Attachments option from the menu on the left corner of the screen to upload any relevant images or videos for reference. Use the Add icon in the top right corner and then select the desired option. You'll be able to upload media from various sources depending on your device: camera, gallery, file system, etc. Optionally, add a description for each attachment before tapping Save. Following this, select the Notes option from the left-hand menu. Tap the Add icon on the top right corner to create a new note. Choose the note type from the drop-down menu. Enter the relevant details and tap the Save icon to store the note. Once done, navigate to WO Details from the menu. Tap the three-dot menu icon in the top right corner and select the Edit option. Set the work order status to Work Complete to enable the issuance of parts, then click Save to apply and confirm the update. This process completes the technician's responsibilities for the assigned work order, ensuring all required tasks are documented, supported with media, and appropriately marked as completed in the system. Once the technician has completed their assigned tasks, the final steps involve reviewing the completed work, officially closing the work order, and generating an invoice for billing. To begin this process, log back into the web application and navigate to the WO Status dashboard. You can access this by hovering over the IM3 logo located in the top left corner of the screen and selecting WO Status Dashboard from the menu. Within the dashboard, click on the Work Complete tab to view all work orders that have been marked as completed by technicians but are pending final review and invoicing. Locate the relevant work order and click on it to open the details. Expand all sections to perform a thorough review of the technician's work. Once you've verified that all work has been carried out correctly and no further action is required, change the work order status to completed and click the Save icon to confirm the update. Marking the work order as completed activates the Generate Invoice icon, located in the top right corner of the screen. Click on this icon to initiate the invoice generation process. Review the invoice carefully to ensure all details are accurate and complete. If everything appears correct, click the email icon at the top. Write to send the invoice to the customer for their review and approval. Once the customer has confirmed that the invoice is accurate and approved, update the invoice status to approved and click the Save icon to finalize the billing. This completes the full workflow cycle, from assigning tasks to equipment, managing the work order, and generating the invoice. This wraps up our demonstration of the complete equipment and preventive maintenance management from work order to invoice. Please do not hesitate to contact IM3 support for further questions.